I see that Knicks and Boston Celtics game last night. This is the first game that I've seen in a while that actually felt like an NBA playoff game. This was the first game that Jayson Tatum has played against the New York Knicks since he suffered a torn Achilles last season in the playoffs. And listen, man, Jayson Tatum started off the game really good, right? He had 24 points to finish the game, right? So when you hear Jayson Tatum had 24 points, you go, oh, Jayson Tatum's not the reason they lost. No, Jayson Tatum is 100% the reason why the Celtics lost to the Knicks last night. He tried to play hero ball. He was basically ball hogging and trying to do things that he cannot physically do because it's obvious that Tatum is not 100% healed from his Achilles tear, okay? Jayson Tatum is basically out there playing basketball with chicken legs. His legs are not strong. He doesn't trust his legs. He's slow, and he can barely move with the ball, which is why you're seeing Jayson Tatum basically just play like a spot-up three-point shooter because he's not able to get to the rim. His handles aren't good. He caused a bunch of turnovers in the fourth quarter, and most importantly, he ruined a young up-and-coming player that came off the bench for the Celtics last night and scored over 20 points. Shout out to Baylor Sherman, bro. This is the first time I've heard of this kid. He's been on the team for the whole season, but this kid, he was looking like he should be in the starting lineup last night. He literally looked like he should start over Derek White, okay? The man had 20 points off the bench. He hit 6 out of 7 three-pointers. He only missed one shot the entire game. And he also had 4 rebounds. And Jayson Tatum, who is the number 1, right? We don't know if it's Jaylen. As of right now, he's the number 2 option, right? I think it's clear that Jaylen Brown is the number 1 option for the Celtics. And Jayson Tatum already isn't comfortable being number 2 to Jaylen Brown number 1, okay? Because Tatum has always been the more popular player. He's always been the more recognized player over Jaylen Brown, you know, until they won the NBA Finals and Jaylen Brown won the conference Finals MVP and the regular Finals MVP. It wasn't until then that people looked at Jaylen Brown as the number 1 option over Jayson Tatum. You know what I'm saying? But it's like Tatum was jealous of seeing this guy come off the bench and outshine him because, like I said, Tatum was having a good game. He was having a good game, and then right towards the end of the third quarter, he just started causing turnovers. He was holding the ball way too long. He kept trying to get to the paint, do a crossover. He was getting the ball stolen. And listen, the refs, they were being very gracious towards Jayson Tatum. This just goes to show when you're a superstar in the NBA, the refs let you get away with stuff, bruh. There was multiple times where Jayson Tatum lost the ball and he just fell on the ground and started crying, and the referee said it was a foul. The Knicks fans were begging the head coach Mike Brown to call a replay so they can see that nobody laid a pinky finger on Jayson Tatum, and Mike Brown refused to do it. I don't know why, bro. Mike Brown is just a stubborn milk dud head ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. Mike Brown is just stubborn. But Jayson Tatum, bro, you completely costed the Celtics this game because you tried to play hero ball. You weren't passing the ball. You weren't giving the ball to the guy who had the hot hand and Sherman, who came off the bench and just was on fire. I mean, he literally couldn't miss last night. And you took that moment away from him because you wanted to be the reason why the Celtics won. You wanted to be the one to get your lick back from what happened in the playoffs last year. And that was very selfish. I think that Joe Mazzulla should have took your ass out the game and put you on the bench because you were out of line, right? Now, listen, he wasn't the only one that had a bad game. Queta did not play as good as he usually plays. Last night, he only had 10 points. He had 10 rebounds. I think this had a lot to do with Jaylen Brown not being in the lineup. And I just think Tatum having the ball in his hands so much, it kind of threw off the rhythm of Queta because Jayson Tatum, he threw multiple bad passes that caused turnovers for the team, okay? I don't know what's going on with Derek White, but he is having the worst three-point year of his career. Last night, he was 0-6 from the 3. He was 2 for 10 overall, and he only had a lousy 8 points, man. Derek White, if you continue to play like this, you are going to be benched, and you ultimately are going to be out of the NBA. Now, I think that Derek White is just going through a cold streak. I also think that Derek White is having a hard time just not being the number 2-3 option on offense anymore because Jayson Tatum is back. But Derek White, you have to shoot better, bro. You got to shoot better. Stop looking to pass so much. And early in the game, just look to find some rhythm. Listen, you don't have to keep shooting threes. Take it to the paint. Get to the free throw line, right? Make a mid-range shot. You don't just got to keep shooting threes, brother, because you're not making them, okay? You're not making them, okay? Now, Pritchard, he came off the bench. He dropped 23 points, but Pritchard had a lousy performance from the three as well, man. He was 3 for 8. He was 3 for 8. But the fact that he had 23 points off the bench and he outplayed Derek White, he outplayed Walsh, you know what I'm saying? He outplayed Kata, you know what I'm saying? Pritchard did the best that he could do. He did have a 50% field goal percentage overall. So shout out to Pritchard. He did what he did. But yeah, man, Jayson Tatum, I'm extremely disappointed. You know, listen, bro, you have to understand that you're coming back from an injury that a lot of players are not ever the same from. And if you continue to play how you're playing, you're going to injure yourself again, bro. What you need to do, Jayson Tatum, is pass the ball, only shoot spot up threes, stop trying to go to the paint, stop holding the ball so long, and stop trying to act like you about to cross somebody, bruh. Your legs are not 100% ready for that, bro. Jayson Tatum looked so stiff last night. Jayson Tatum looks so it's like trying to watch Luka Doncic do the cha-cha slide. That's what it looked like seeing Jayson Tatum play last night. It's like if Luka Doncic tried to do the cha-chas. It's like if Nikola Jokic tried to crank that Soldier Boy. That's what Jayson Tatum looked like last night, trying to do crossovers and get to the paint and try to be Superman last night, bro. It was embarrassing. You cost your team a very pivotal loss. The playoffs are about to start. You know what I'm saying? And you have a situation where, you know, this is not good energy to go into the playoffs with, man. Jaylen Brown did not play last night because he has something going on with his Achilles, I think. I think something's wrong with his Achilles or something like that. So Jaylen Brown didn't play last night. But I'm starting to get a little worried about the Celtics because the Knicks have to feel like they're the Celtics' kryptonite right now. Like, if the Knicks was to play the Celtics in the playoffs, I would have to give the edge to the Knicks. I would put money that the Knicks will win that series because they've just beaten them so many times in a row now, you know, even though Jaylen Brown didn't play last night. But the Knicks knows. Oh, yeah, by the way, shout out to Josh Hart, man. Josh Hart, we've been clowning you all year for that Diddy activity that you did with Jalen Brunson, you know, sticking your thumb where it shouldn't have been. I'm not even going to get into that because this is YouTube. But listen, bruh. Josh Hart, you look like prime Ray Allen last night in the fourth quarter, bruh. This man hit like 3 clutch threes in a row. And not only did he hit threes, these threes were contested, bruh. Like one of the threes that he shot was on Vujacic. He shot one on Vujacic right in his face, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Josh Hart, man. Josh Hart, I think you have completely redeemed yourself from that Diddy activity that you did earlier this year after the Knicks won the in-season tournament. Bruh, Josh Hart was 5 for 7 from the three. He had 26 points, you know what I'm saying? Jalen Brunson had 25 points as usual. Karl Anthony Towns had 16 points, 12 rebounds, man. Shout out to the Knicks, man. I really thought the Celtics was going to win this game, bruh. I really did. So let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Days. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, click that hype button for your boy. And why do y'all think the Celtics lost last night? Is it because of Tatum? Is it because of Derek White? Let me know in the comment section. I'm out.